life I've barely spoken. Your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion? I'm so done with holy ghosting. My birth, it is an omen. Lay me down up in the ocean until you see no motion. Right now I can barely focus. I'm showing no emotion. On your knees, show your devotion.
Hello everyone and welcome to another video. I am sat in the car outside the gym about to head in for my heavy lower body session with some sprints at the track this evening. How exciting. Those of you that have been paying attention to my past few videos will know that this is very similar to the past few weeks of training, and there is a reason for that. If you haven't seen this video already with this thumbnail, then please do go and do so, as it explains to you how I'm training at the moment, what I'm aiming to achieve, etc, etc. But to summarise, I'm putting a pair of knee wraps on for the next couple of weeks just to see how much weight I can put onto my squat in a short period of time, getting used to the knee wraps, the position, the increased demand on my nervous system, the increased demand through my spine, and just the increased demand that comes with having that much weight on your back. So I'm getting on with it well so far, but I've noticed a few things that need addressed, which is I think my frequency on my squats needs to go up, so I've done that. I've been doing more position work, I've been doing more paused work, and I've been increasing the amount of volume going through my glute meds, as I think the amount of time I've spent on the bike in the aero position recently has weakened them a little bit. So that's the nature of training like this. You need to manage these stresses and work around it where you can. I'm starting to feel like my squat's coming together. These might be famous last words, but let's see how I get on in the gym very shortly. Before we go any further, I have a couple things to ask from you. First of all, if you do like the video at any stage, do give it a like, thumbs up, as well as number one. How convenient. 2, subscribe if you haven't already. And 3, please do drop a comment with any insights on the video, whether you enjoyed it or not, how you're training at the moment, any content you want to see more of, etc. Basically, anything you want, unless you're being a troll, in which case I'll block you and call you a dick. So glad we've cleared that one up. But I'm going to go in to the gym now and get myself under a heavy load, that's what she said, and see how my squat is feeling today. I'm kind of excited about this session, but whenever I feel like this, things tend to go absolutely horribly in the gym. So 50-50, let's find out.
My skin is black but golden. I'm not here for bragging, boasting. Ain't lying, I've been chosen. Mind is burning, heart's exploding. This is my magnum opus. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd, but still I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me? Step in the fire, get ready to take it higher. Real nigga coming out your amplified. Y'all want every black man to be with your pride. Why these white boys fuck up and turn into shy, huh? Cell phone became your brother, internet replace your mother. You leaving homies on red, it's no wonder all your friends dead. Jealousy was a centerpiece, so my best friends turned to enemies. Sabotage my identity, why they wanna treat me like a Kennedy? They wanna affect the legacy, protect the heart, I cut off the extremities. I'll never be another piece in your recipe for social supremacy. Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd, but till I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Said, are you with me now? Ain't felt this good in a while. They want us to simmer down. Can you hear me now? Am I going in and out? I stop and just look around to see if you're with me now. Tell me, are you with me now? Ready to put it down. Start at the bottom, already forgot them, but they won't forgive me now. You really ain't ready now. You haters just in the crowd, but still I just look around. Are you with me now? Are you with me now? Whoa. I feel it coming now. It's too late to shut it down. Over the mountain now. Burning the valley down. I don't know where my mind is. Don't even know what time is. Somebody stop the virus. I don't think I survived this. I feel it.
So, the bulk of my squat work went really, really well. Warming up felt solid, and I got to 200 and it just felt like an empty bar. 210 felt solid, watched it back a few times and thought, yeah, 220's in there today. I was kind of thinking maybe I'll just leave it at 210, leave some in the tank and just build up to it next week. but the way it moved and the way it felt, I thought, yeah, let's go 220 and see what happens. And that moved well, sort of RPE 8. It was a little bit of a sticking point midway up, but that's just getting used to the wrap position. Slightly narrower stance with a bit more technical work over the past few weeks, but that is clearly paying off, which just goes to show finer attention to detail around programming, positioning, etc. can make a huge difference. Then I had the front squats, and I've just been incrementally, progressively overloading them for the past 3-4 weeks. So I had 115 for 3 sets of 6, and they all moved pretty well. The last set, my upper back was struggling a little bit with the bar, but that's just the nature of not having done them in quite a while. Then we moved on to this brute of a session, which was 3 rounds of 12 kettlebell goblet squats into reverse lunges to failure with a 24 kilo kettlebell. And the first 6 reps of the 12 on the kettlebell goblet squats were 4-4-0 tempo, so just grim really. But I think this is set 1, and I got mid-40s on the reverse lunges before my upper back started to give out, and my legs were working, to be fair. Normally my upper back gives out long before my legs, but they were definitely working this time around as well. So got through this and had 2 more sets of this, which felt solid, but this is just there to really work on my weak points, get some volume in me for the sake of time, because when you're training squats in wraps, the rest periods between sets are enormous in comparison to norm. It's a proper faff, and I'm already looking forward to not having to worry about it anymore. But for the time being, I'm enjoying having a heavier weight on my back. So, I mean, I've been reverse lunging for what feels like forever at this point. Me in real time then, and me watching it back now. Oh, we're done, there we go. I would not have been a gold medal in the kettlebell dismount Olympics. Then 3 sets of 12 split stance RDLs to finish, and that was me into the shower, back on the road, and job done.
You haters just in the crowd, but still I just look around. Know you with me now, where you with me now?
Happy days, job done. That went very, very well, but I have already spoken over that, so you don't need to hear that from me. Plan now is get back to the house. I'm picking Erin up from city centre, then getting home. I'm going to have a little bit to eat, not sure what. Then I'm probably protein shake and a banana, something like that, just a little bit of energy. And then I'm going to head on down to the track. I actually don't know what my session is yet. I could check my phone right now very easily, but let's keep it a surprise, eh? Let's keep it a surprise. I think it's 5x1k, but it might be shorter this week. I am not sure. All part of the fun. There's mystery. Should get Scooby-Doo involved. But that is me. I'm going to drive back now, about half an hour, and just wait until you see this colour coordination.
Make 'em wait for it, Travis.
Boom. So, colour coordination is a huge success, but what I forgot is that because schools are back, there are now track sessions on in the evenings. You can jump in as long as you sort of have some lane etiquette. However, I learnt very quickly that if you try and film whilst you're there, you're going to get in trouble. So what I'll do in the next couple of weeks is film a track session for you so you can see how I get on there. But I'm not going to take a camera with me because they will give me grief and I'll feel bad, and I shouldn't really be filming. Scandinavian, European of me. I shouldn't be filming on school premises, really, should I? So I have 5x1 kilometres at 3:30 to 3:45 minute per kilometre pace with 90 to 120 seconds rest between reps, the same session that I've had for the past 2 weeks. However, last week I was in London and the pollution just absolutely tanked my lungs, so I only got 4 reps done. And the week before that I actually only had 4 reps anyway, and it was on a treadmill because I was in isolation. So all in all, doing this on a track today is going to be a useful exercise. But I'm sure I've said this already in my sort of commentary of the training session earlier, but really pleased with how the adjustments I've made to squatting, etc. have gone in the past couple of weeks, feeling really rather solid, which is pretty cool. Pretty pleased with that, not gonna lie. And very soon I'll be announcing what my next extreme triathlon is, as I'm hoping, travel permitting, that I can get one more done before the end of the year. But there will be a new prep series. If that is the case, I'm just hoping to firm up a few things, try and get a bit of a plan together and see how I can get to an exotic, exciting location somewhere overseas. But keep an eye out for that. That's why I'm so excited to have my strength where it is at the moment, why I'm so excited to push that as high as I can in the next short period of time whilst I keep building my brick volume, because the more the brick volume build, the harder those Monday lower body sessions are going to feel. But for the time being, we are making progress, which is all I can ask for. So at this point, nothing left to say other than that I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.